We've been observing something inside the firm that doesn't quite fit the traditional narrative in trading. The traditional view is very linear. If you have more responsibility, there's more distraction, less time. Therefore, performance should decline. But I think that view assumes something quite fragile about performance. It assumes that trading edge depends on ideal conditions. And what we've actually seen is more nuanced. Some of our strongest traders have improved materially after becoming fathers. Now, this is not universal, and that's the point. Because when you look at the research, fatherhood is not just a social change. It is also a biological, neurological, and psychological change. Work from researchers like Darby Saxby shows that men undergo measurable changes after becoming fathers. It's happened to me. Testosterone tends to decrease, oxytocin can increase, and brain regions linked to vigilance, planning, and empathy can become more active. In simple terms, the system adapts to responsibility. And if you think in Nassim Taleb terms, this is where it becomes interesting, because fatherhood introduces stress into the system. Now, not catastrophic stress, but persistent, low-grade, real-world pressure. Less sleep, more constraint, more consequences to decisions. And Taleb's framework is very useful here. Systems under stress tend to fall into three categories. Fragile systems break, robust systems resist, but anti-fragile systems improve. So the question is not, does fatherhood make you a better trader? The real question is, what type of system is the trader? Because fatherhood acts and stresses reveal structure. If a trader's edge is built on high stimulation, constant screen time, and dopamine-driven decision-making, then fatherhood will probably degrade performance. Because that system depends on conditions that no longer exist. The trader has less freedom, less sleep, less time, less emotional bandwidth. And if their edge required perfect conditions, then their edge was fragile. But if a trader's edge is built on patience, selectivity, emotional regulation, and decision quality under uncertainty, then something interesting can happen. The constraints imposed by fatherhood can actually remove noise because time becomes scarce. And when time becomes scarce, you start allocating properly. It's how anti-fragile systems work. You stop taking those marginal trades. You stop needing action. You stop confusing activity with productivity. You start focusing only on what truly matters. And that is a very powerful shift. There is also a psychological shift. Before fatherhood, trading can be mostly about making money. After fatherhood, for many people, it becomes about preserving, providing, and compounding. That shift alone can reduce ruin risk. And in trading, avoiding ruin is the very first principle. Because you cannot compound if you're not around long enough to compound. Now again, this is not universal. We have also seen traders underperform after becoming fathers. And the research supports this side too. Simply because sleep deprivation, stress load, role conflict, and emotional strain can impair cognitive performance and decision making. So again, same event, different outcomes. Which brings us back to the core idea. Fatherhood does not automatically create edge. It exposes whether the edge was real in the first place. It removes the artificial environment, and it introduces reality aggressively. And reality is an extremely efficient filter. So when we look at performance through this lens, the old belief that family is a disadvantage is incomplete because it assumes performance comes from control, freedom, and ideal conditions. Just understand that. But markets do not reward ideal conditions. Markets reward decision-making under constraint. They reward the trader who can think clearly when the situation is imperfect. They reward the trader who can wait. The trader who can say no, the trader who can protect capital, and the trader who does not need constant stimulation to feel alive. And in many cases, fatherhood simply introduces the kind of constraint that professional trading already demands. So what we are observing is not a contradiction. It is simply clarification. The traders who improve were never dependent on perfect conditions in the first place. They were structured correctly from the start. And once pressure was introduced, they do not break. They adapted. And in some cases, they improved astronomically.